Okay, fellow Gallente militia members, this is Shades of Grey, run solo, and I'm Ishtar. Shades of Grey is about the heaviest mission I know of on ECM. So as soon as you get into the mission, you might want to consider launching your drones immediately. Sometimes you get really lucky and they don't jam you at all, but when they do, the jam tends to hold for about 5 minutes solid. Okay, I'm starting to get a jam now. What this means is, even though I might not be able to get my drones onto the mission objective, at least they will be taking out some of the other smaller ships, which will lighten the load of ECM. This mission is very beneficial to run duo, somebody to take the aggro and something like a stealth bomber to take out the industrials. But this tends to be the only mission that really gives me a hard time running solo. So I'm glad I can get it out of the way right away. As soon as you get a lock on the industrials, immediately send your drones at them and try and designate one drone to each industrial. If you can do that before you get jammed, then your mission will probably take about 5 to 8 minutes. However, if you keep getting jammed, it can take 10 to 20 minutes. Tank's not a problem on this mission. Running same setup as all my other videos, 3 shield extenders and invul, power diagnostics in the low with the damage control unit. I want to apologize for my horrible mic. I know the sound quality is crappy. It's not Christmas yet. I'm probably not going to get a lock for a little while. But that's pretty much all there is to this mission, so I'm probably going to cut ahead. Just send your drones at the industrials as soon as you get a chance, and if you can, put one on each. Okay, I believe just barely in the nick of time I was able to get one drone on each industrial before I got jammed again. Yeah. One drone will take out an industrial in approximately 2 to 2.5 minutes with good drone skills, maybe 3 to 4 minutes with mid-drone skills. So in this mission I got about average amount of jams. I have had times where I've never been able to lock anything at all, and I simply had to let the drones kill almost all the other ships before I could target the industrial. Or in other cases, I've had almost no jams. It's a very strange mission. It's not very consistent with the ECM. Looks like 4 industrials left out of the 6. Okay, I'm on the last industrial. It should be just about dead. He has 2 drones on him. And there he goes. Mission complete. So not too bad. Shades of Grey. As you can see, the tank never even went below half. So I'm just going to line out while my drones are coming back. One person in system, nothing on scan. You hardly ever get cloakies that come into your missions because recon ships, for the most part, aren't very good solo PvP ships. However, they do have the ability to come in and get a surprise attack on you. Luckily, in missions there's so much clutter, it's hard for them to maneuver to you without decloaking. That's why it's good that if you're worried about cloakies, most missions will have gas clouds and wrecks and large structures you can hide behind on the other side of. That would force a cloakie to maneuver around them, and it takes a long time for them to do that. Maybe at the max they can go 500 ms. That would really be pushing it. Most cloaky recons average out around 300, 350 ms. Also, when one decloaks, they have a small targeting delay while their sensors recalibrate, so you have a little bit of time to micro-warp travel away from them. I usually don't recommend immediately hitting the warp button if something decloaks in your mission. Try and just burn away first, because the odds are if you try to warp, you're going to get caught before you get enough speed. Whereas if you try to burn away, you're building speed, and even if they do put a point on you, your speed is going to keep building, with the exception of a scram. If they land a scram on you, you just launch your ECM drones and pray to God. Alright, that's pretty much it.